Welcome back to Globe 10.0. Tony Massarotti and Chad Finn. Red Sox open a 3-game series against the Cleveland Indians tonight. Presumably, J.D. Drew will be back in right field. Played one game over the weekend, Chad. They faced one right-handed starter, obviously Colby Lewis in the middle game of that series. Is Drew now a $14 million platoon player? Is that what we have here?
I think he is, and I think he should be. You look at the histories of him and Mike Cameron in their careers. Drew's a guy who's mashed right-handed pitching, career OPS over 900. Cameron's is over 850 against left-handed pitching. So throwing the salaries out of it and whatever these guys have accomplished or haven't accomplished in baseball, it's the best way to go about it, logically.
It really is amazing, though, when you think about it, that you would sign a guy to that kind of contract. And let's use David Ortiz as an example. Terry Francona will play David Ortiz against left-handed pitching because he believes that it would adversely affect Ortiz's performance against right-handers to sit him down. So why doesn't he have the same approach with Drew? Doesn't it suggest that on some level they want to make sure that they keep Ortiz happy and productive, but with Drew they're not as concerned?
I think that's a part of it. You look at Drew and he's about as level-headed as it gets. He hits a walk-off home run to win a game, and you're lucky if you see him celebrate a little bit, and that's part of who he is. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but you look at, I think if that opening game against C.J. Wilson had been in the middle of the season, he wouldn't have been in the lineup. You would have had a right-handed bat in there. But with Drew and Cameron, you have to, I think the best thing is to platoon these two guys, no matter what effect it might have on either's ego.
Now, if you're looking as to how this all could play out long term, just as a matter of reference, last season the Red Sox faced a left-handed starter 57 times during the regular season. That means 105 right-handers. So J.D. Drew now being paid $14 million to play, in theory, about 105 games. That assumes that he stays healthy. Add Cameron on top, they're paying $22 million to their right fielders.
I'm trying to forget about the salaries, especially when I saw $18 million John Lackey this weekend. But it's one of the luxuries they can afford. And there was always talk of trading Cameron in spring training. That made no sense. Keep him. He's fit. You have 3 left-handed hitting outfielders. You can platoon with Drew, makes you a better team.
And just one other quick point. Drew obviously hit 7th for that same amount of money. Over the weekend, Cameron hit 7th in the first game. Drew hit 7th in the second game. Carl Crawford hit 7th in the third game. Combined salaries this year, $42 million for your number 7 hitters. The Tampa Bay Rays won't be paying their whole payroll that much.